Lovely to see you again.
So lovely to see you.
Thanks so much for being here a little earlier.
If you are a fan of both pop and classical music, please comment 1. The collaboration between Andrea Bocelli and Dua Lipa on If Only created a historic moment in the music industry, bridging two very different musical worlds. Curious about how a pop singer and a classical legend could work so well together? Let's explore the story behind this amazing collaboration. Dua Lipa describes meeting Andrea Bocelli for the first time. Two musical powerhouses came together in a perfect setting that matched the artistic significance of their meeting. Dua Lipa stepped into Andrea Bocelli's world and entered a space where musical magic had taken shape over decades. Dua Lipa's first meeting with Andrea Bocelli happened in the most authentic and inspiring location possible. Bocelli picked his home studio in Tuscany to record She, his first album with new material in 14 years, rather than choosing a commercial studio in a busy city. This location choice set the tone for their work together and offered a real look into Bocelli's artistic world. Bob Ezrin, the producer known for his work with Pink Floyd and Alice Cooper, helped Bocelli create a creative sanctuary in Tuscany's rolling hills. The Italian countryside's timeless beauty and calm atmosphere became the perfect setting for this cross-genre musical partnership. The location itself showed the blend of tradition and innovation that their duet would end up representing. Both artists had very different career paths before recording together, Bocelli with his classical expertise and Dua with her modern pop style. Despite that, the Tuscan studio helped bring these different musical worlds together. The mix of rustic charm and professional recording equipment created a space where artistic boundaries naturally disappeared. Recording, if only in Bocelli's personal space, rather than a regular studio, made a huge difference. This invitation meant more than just professional cooperation to Dua Lipa. It was a chance to enter the maestro's creative sanctuary. The intimate setting helped the artists connect personally, which showed in their musical chemistry. Dua Lipa met not just a legendary voice, but also Bocelli's humble personality that contrasted with his status as one of the world's biggest classical stars. The young pop sensation and the experienced tenor seemed different at first, yet they connected artistically right away. Bocelli remembered his first impressions of the young British singer vividly. The voice of this very young British singer is unique, recognizable, expressive, and as brilliant as her interpretative intelligence, he noted, adding that this quality was clear from the very moment we started working together. His words showed both professional admiration and real artistic respect that went beyond their different musical backgrounds. The collaboration between these different artists surprised many. Bocelli liked Dua Lipa's versatility from their first creative session. "Singing with her, I can attest to her charisma and versatility," Bocelli remarked, pointing out qualities that people might not have seen in Dua's pop career before. The tenor saw more than just a current popular voice in the young artist. Their first meeting convinced Bocelli that Dua had the perfect voice to turn If Only from a solo track into a powerful duet. Bocelli saw Dua's ability to help the song appeal to younger listeners. "Thanks to Dua Lipa, the message of this song can come through stronger and have greater resonance with people of her generation," he explained. This showed how their first meeting revealed the broader impact of their partnership. The initial recording sessions in Tuscany showed the unique chemistry that would make If Only special. Two voices from different worlds found harmony in a song that, in Bocelli's words, talks of the energy and values of sentiments. Their first meeting built the foundation for a meaningful exchange between classical and contemporary musical traditions. That's where If Only comes in, a duet that blends modern pop and classical music. Curious about how this combination created such a captivating song? Dua Lipa reveals how If Only was created. Every legendary duet has a story of creative choices, musical vision, and remarkable patience behind it. The experience of If Only from its beginnings to the final recording shows how some melodies are worth waiting for, even if that wait stretches almost a decade. If Only started with musical minds who knew Andrea Bocelli's artistry well. The song came from Francesco Sartori and the late Lucio Quarantotto, the talented pair who helped create one of Bocelli's biggest hits, Con Ti Partiro, Time to Say Goodbye. This connection made If Only especially meaningful in Bocelli's collection, connecting his new work to the song that made him internationally famous more than 20 years ago. The song took an unusually long path to production. Filippo Sugar, whose family owns Sugar Records and manages Bocelli's recordings, kept the song untouched in his drawer for 8 years. Sugar's explanation was simple. If there is a great song, you hold on to it. The song started as a solo track for Bocelli and became the first single from his album Sigh. The creative team saw a chance to make it even more powerful through collaboration. The song speaks about heartache and regret, with lyrics that appeal to people everywhere. If only we could turn back time, back to the day we said goodbye. Maybe your heart would still be mine, my love, if only. Creating If Only needed an extraordinary production team that matched Bocelli's artistic vision. Producer Bob Ezrin, known for working with Lou Reed, Alice Cooper, and Pink Floyd's The Wall, joined with an ambitious goal: make the greatest classical record of all time with all new material. The creative team behind this musical project includes notable names, each playing an important role in bringing the work to perfection. John Metcalfe, who is in charge of the orchestral arrangement, was chosen for his unique way of writing for string instruments, which brings a subtle musical depth. Thomas Torgs Salter, a longtime collaborator of Bocelli, also contributed significantly to the project's signature sound, bringing the song's emotion to a new level. In addition, Alessandro Magri took on the role of sound engineer and synthesizer programmer, helping the musical elements blend perfectly, creating a smooth and emotional musical experience. Ezrin made bold choices that shaped the song's unique sound. He managed to keep real rhythm sections out of it. There are no electric guitars or any of that sort of thing. This choice preserved the classical feel while making it appeal to modern listeners. The producer found something special about Bocelli's voice during recording. Ezrin became particularly fond of Bocelli's ability to lower his tenor into a baritone range. He noted that it's rich and powerful, so every chance I had to use that, I took it. This technique added emotional depth to Bocelli's performance. Dua Lipa recorded her vocals at RAK Studios in London with Cameron Gower Poole. They created a perfect blend despite recording separately. Billboard praised how Dua Lipa's silky voice and Bocelli's famous tenor complement each other organically. The music video sets their voices against beautiful celestial imagery. Both artists sang against celestial imagery, such as an eclipse and starry night sky, which visually captured the song's emotional message. The duet became a highlight of Sigh and played a vital role in promoting the album. The collaboration's promotion started 4 months before the album's release with a performance on Jimmy Kimmel Live. This showed how important this duet was in bridging Bocelli's classical world with modern pop audiences. When two music superstars like Dua Lipa and Andrea Bocelli combine their talents, the language difference becomes an especially interesting point. In a recent conversation, Dua Lipa shared her reflections on singing in English, while Bocelli, with his legendary voice, conveys emotions through the sweet melodies of Italian. Together, they create a unique and inspiring musical experience. Does singing in your mother tongue affect the way emotions are conveyed in music? Dua Lipa reflects on singing in English, while Bocelli sang in Italian. If Only blends two languages into a harmonious musical experience where language barriers fade away. Dua Lipa and Andrea Bocelli created a unique conversation by expressing emotions in their native languages throughout the track. The smooth flow between languages created both a creative chance and a technical challenge. If Only switches naturally between Italian and English from verse to chorus. This musical dialogue lets emotional depth surpass language differences. The approach stands out from typical translation-based duets because each artist keeps their language identity in the song. Dua Lipa stepped into new territory when she worked with Bocelli. She faced the challenge of working with a classical legend while balancing two languages. The language difference became an advantage. Bocelli sang his parts in flowing Italian while Dua answered with clear English verses. This created a genuine exchange instead of forcing either artist to adapt. The music video shows both artists singing with eclipses and starry skies in the background. These cosmic images show how music breaks through normal communication barriers. Bocelli knew right away that Dua's special voice would perfectly match his Italian performance in English. He called her voice unique, recognizable, expressive, and as brilliant as her interpretative intelligence. These qualities helped her match his Italian verse's emotional power while singing different lyrics in English. If Only goes beyond mixing languages. The song brings classical and modern musical worlds together. The classic ballad structure lets Bocelli's opera style and Dua's pop sensibility find common ground. Their voices work together naturally, even though they come from different musical backgrounds. Bocelli sings with classical precision, while Dua brings modern pop emotion. These different styles boost each other instead of clashing. This mix of styles serves a bigger purpose. Bocelli said Dua's involvement helped reach younger listeners. Thanks to Dua Lipa, the message of this song can come through stronger and have greater resonance with people of her generation. The two languages become a symbol for connecting musical worlds and different age groups. The production needed careful attention to detail. Dua recorded at RAK Studios in London, while Bocelli worked in Tuscany. Modern production techniques made their separate recordings sound like they sang together in one room. Dua's experience singing English against Bocelli's Italian shows the beauty of mixing musical cultures. Their partnership proves how two languages can create something special together. Music truly is the universal language that breaks all barriers. Dua Lipa has opened up about the powerful emotional impact that musical collaborations can have, especially when working with big names in the industry. Could collaborating with talented artists help her explore new sides of her music and emotions? Find out the stories behind these special moments. Dua Lipa opens up about the emotional impact of the collaboration. Working with a musical legend creates memories that go way beyond professional success. Dua Lipa's collaboration with Andrea Bocelli on If Only gave her moments that changed her view on artistry and musical expression. Dua Lipa experienced several touching moments during the recording process with Andrea Bocelli. She felt moved when their voices first blended, creating a unique, harmonic connection. The pop star called this collaboration meaningful and said it was an honor to work with Andrea Bocelli. Her social media post captured her raw emotions about their work. "Our beautiful song is out in the world." These simple words showed how much the project meant to her. Bocelli's approach to music touched her deeply. His wisdom that every song has a secret language struck a chord with Dua during their sessions. This idea of music holding hidden meanings beyond words appealed to her artistic sense. The emotional connection grew stronger outside the studio. Dua's Instagram announcement showed her genuine pride in the project. Their music video used celestial imagery with eclipses and starry night skies. These visual elements added depth to their performance and reflected the powerful emotions their work brought out. the Italian tenor became a source of artistic wisdom for Dua. This collaboration offered her a chance to learn vocal interpretation at its finest. Bocelli noticed that Dua did her best to understand the score, which showed her commitment to learning from his classical expertise. Bocelli took on a mentor's role and saw potential in the young artist, noting that her voice is very inspired. His recognition boosted her confidence to explore beyond pop music's boundaries. She learned about music's spiritual side from Bocelli. The maestro shared his philosophy that music is the hidden, rhythmic practice of the spirit that has no number. This view opened her eyes to music's emotional depth. Her approach to vocal interpretation evolved significantly. Bocelli praised her interpretative intelligence, which was clear from the very moment we started working together. This highlighted qualities in her artistry that her pop career hadn't yet revealed. The collaboration taught her to bridge the gap between generations through music. Bocelli acknowledged this by saying, "Thanks to Dua Lipa, the message of this song can come through stronger and have greater resonance with people of her generation." His words equipped her to connect classical and contemporary musical worlds. From learning musical philosophies to connecting generations through her voice, this combination has brought Dua great experiences. What do you think about combining classical and modern music in one project? Does this crossover create timeless pieces? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. We would love to hear from you. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more interesting updates. Thank you and see you in the next videos.